A lot of times I'll come in here, those of you that follow the team closely, a lot of times I'll come in here and just kind of repeat a lot of things I said in there. I got no problem doing that, by the way. And I'll tell you what I told the guys. It was a very mature win. We could have panicked. That had loss written all over it. I mean, we were in trouble. Because of the way we came out, that team built some confidence. They got some swag going. You know, it's a good team and a tough opener. You know, that was a very mature win. I've been on these guys. We're an older team, a lot of seniors, older guys. And these guys will tell you, so look, that doesn't automatically make you mature. I mean, that's a win that can really pay dividends for us. Because again, it had disaster written all over it, had loss written all over it. In the first half, and we swam back, took control of the game in the second half. They went back up by 8. And we just never lost our composure. We believed in ourselves. We made plays. You know, and for 10 minutes, you know, these guys were a really, really good team that last 10 minutes. So, you know, it's what winning teams do. That's what winning teams do. You know, if you're going to have a really good year, you got to have some wins like this one where things aren't going your way, and you find a way to win. Now, unfortunately, it was the first game of the year. Everybody wants to win by 50 the first game of the year. Now, we knew that wasn't going to happen with that team, but it was it's a win that can pay dividends for us.
Questions?
So was this an example of you guys learning from last year? You know, you know, the near misses of last year, particularly against William & Mary down the stretch.
Yeah,
is this a win where you learned from last season?
Yeah, I don't know if there's any one game like the one you mentioned, but I think it's maybe it's, you know, I can talk about Juan'ya, and you know what he showed me tonight was just a guy that wants to be the player of the year and wants to have an incredibly special year because, you know, we've been together for a long time. I've seen Juan'ya have some games where he just couldn't get things going. And he never responded the way he did tonight. I mean, Juan'ya for the first 30 minutes wasn't the Juan'ya that we know. The last 10, it was the best Juan'ya we've ever seen. So I think it was more not just that one game. So it didn't take you long to mention that William & Mary game, by the way. I appreciate that.
Trying to wait a circle around.
Yeah, just trying to. I think about it every day, so it doesn't matter. I might as well mention it. But it was. I'm really proud of Juan'ya for handling that like a real mature player of the year kind of guy.
Juan'ya, what was the difference for you in the last 10 minutes?
Just being, you know, getting my teammates fired up. You know, we kept talking to each other, you know, knowing the game wasn't going to be over. You know, coming in the game, we knew it wasn't going to be easy either. We just, you know, I guess the jitters, the first game, everybody had a little jitters. So, you know, once everybody got calmed down, everybody started talking to each other, we all good.
Juan'ya, I mean, you make that you make your first 3 part of the game. It seemed like you kind of had a sense of relief there when you did. It was just, kind of, what was it when you kind of make that kind of going through frustrating?
Yeah, I just told myself it's about time. You know, they kept telling me shoot the ball, one gonna go in, and I hit the right one at the right time.
Do you feel personally that you're a more mature player this year, and if so, how?
Yeah, definitely. Especially coming from practice. Like if I had bad practices, I would, you know, hold my head down and not say nothing to my players, my teammates, the coaches, anything. So I think I got better with that, and I got more vocal leadership.
Coach, there are stats here for points in the paint, turnovers, second chance, fast breaks, bench. Nothing in here about points scored on layups. Would you comment on that?
Well, yeah, you have your glasses on. I don't have my glasses, so I can't see all these things you're talking about. So I'll take your word for it. What's the question? I'm confused. Go ahead.
Would you comment on the number of layups that the other team scored? I don't see any statistics here. Just a comment.
What's the saver points in the paint? Because that will be layups they scored, right? Points
42-40 Hofstra.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not following you. 42-40 points in the paint. So I guess we, you know, glad we scored 42 in the paint, and we hope the other team's going to score less than 40 next time we play.
Next question.
Brian, I was just wondering, I mean, had you had any idea that you broke the school record, and how does it feel to accomplish that?
I knew I was close. I didn't really know. I was just focused on the game.
He doesn't think, he just shoots.
He passed me the ball, so I get open and he passes me and I make it. So.
Keep the question simple for this guy. Just keep open, just keep shooting. You don't want to think too much.
Brian, it seemed like you kind of found a groove, kind of like near that right corner, and it seemed like every time you put it up there, like late in the second half, it seemed like you knew it was going in every time. You kind of feel that as well?
I told Amin before the game when I was warming up that I said I might not miss today. And I mean, Yeah, I mean, I just try to get open. It's not like a specific spot. I look for what the defense is doing. I look for the open spot, and I like to be sneaky. I try to look where I can get open, where I can get my shots open.
I kind of generally like, it seemed like each of those times when you followed through on your form, it seemed like you knew it was going in every time.
I mean, every time I shoot, I think it's coming in. I mean, I have ultimate confidence in myself to shoot because I'm in the gym shooting every day. So I mean, I have no doubt in myself that I'm going to miss it. I'm going to make every shot I think I'm going to take.
Yeah, there are guys that can shoot, and there are shooters. Brian's a shooter. There's a lot of guys that can shoot. But a shooter, it's a mentality, it's an attitude. I mean, it's an incredible thing. And it's, if you think about that, I mean, I'm not trying to get all profound here, but there are shooters and there are guys that can shoot. He's a shooter.
Coach, talk about some of the adjustments you made after you fell behind early.
Well, you know, our man-to-man defense was horrible, so we played zone, and then our zone got horrible, so we moved back to man-to-man, and finally it started working a little bit. But you know, we came out soft. We just came out soft, and you know, again, to their credit, especially number one for them, McMillan. You know, he got him going and had some confidence, and the basket got bigger and bigger for him. So.
Coach, can you talk about the decision to use the 1-3-1, and was that something that you've been working on coming into the season?
Well, you know, yeah, you got to have something to go to. So you know, everybody's got a couple different defenses, and you know, as I just said, man wasn't working, so you know, we had to do something different.
Brian and Juan'ya, how has this team matured since, you know, the last 12 months, 10 months, 12 months?
I think just talking to each other. And last year, you know, beginning of the year, we haven't been talking to each other a lot on the court, you know. And once we get down during games, it's just everybody is not cooking on the same page. So I think we got better today. And everybody can talk to each other and say things to each other, and everybody can click together.
I think after last year, we all came together and just matured as a team. I think last year, as games like this would happen, and we would just fall and just let the other team win. But this year, I think we fought and we fought back, and we stayed together.